All right, next game. Let's go to number 17, Indiana versus number 18, Iowa. Closely matched teams, according to the AP poll. This one will be held in Iowa City at Kinnick Stadium. Mook, I would allow you to go first on this game also. Shoot.
Okay, great. Yeah. I kind of have a feeling that this game is one that I'm going with IU on this one. Because of the fact that I think they're going to be a little bit more ready at the beginning of the season. Iowa has to replace a lot this year, and I know that a lot of people are projecting them to be right there with Wisconsin, but I think they're going to be off to a slow start. They're returning 5 on offense and only 7 on defense, but their defensive line is typically a strong point for them. They got to replace all that, and offense on the offensive line they have a lot to replace there too, but they do have All-American center Tyler Linderbaum in there. So I do love their running back and Tyler Goodson. He's a stud, but I don't think Spencer Petras is dynamic enough to will them to kind of get in a shootout with Indiana. And let's face it, Indiana on top of that, when you talk about Michael Penix and if they have another year like last year, I mean, you might be talking about a dark horse, Heisman candidate if he can stay healthy. Mm-hmm. And, I think that the running game is going to be a little bit subject to review for Indiana.
Yeah, great way to put it. Great way to put it.
Tim Baldwin, right. We'll have to see what they do, but, they bring in back Ty Freifogel at the wide receiver. And Peyton Hendershot at tight end.
Mm-hmm. Two NFL guys.
Yeah, definitely. But here's the thing that I like about IU that people in the past haven't really thought maybe so much about. And you got linebackers like Micah McFadden, and he might be the best IU linebacker since, I don't know, that I can remember.
In history, potentially. We don't want to be short-sighted, but yeah, totally. Yeah, he's an NFL player too.
Yep, and Cam Jones flies around that field. So I like. And this is another little thing when I was reading about.
Ooh, I like this.
Both defenses last year. Okay, Iowa caused 25 turnovers. Their defense did, and Indiana caused 22. So both defenses can, dislodge that ball from you. But I do like Indiana. I think Michael Penix is gonna be healthy, and he's gonna bring it. And I like the Hoosiers in a tight one, and I think it's good they get Iowa now. But I do Indiana in this one.
Well. This is a chance for me to kind of introduce people more to who Coach T is. I am, if anyone does not know, I am a former Hoosier. I am an alum. I played college football as a wide receiver for Indiana University from 2006 until 2010. So clearly I am extremely biased. I don't think anything is wrong with that, especially when you're looking at a program like Indiana, who has ascended since Tom Allen, head coach of Indiana, has taken over. This team will win this game. This is my upset pick of these matchups. Number one reason mainly is that this has to be a payback game, personally, for the 2009 game in which I had 2 touchdowns, which were clear touchdowns, called back that game, and that allowed the then number 4 Iowa team to stay undefeated. I think we had a chance at that game, and we got robbed. But that's a little tongue in cheek. But honestly, Indiana traditionally plays Iowa tough in Iowa City. Tom Allen, he revels in that underdog role, and I think his players follow suit with that. They follow his energy there. They're fine with being in an underdog role. That's where they excelled so well last year. I think they continue that. They continue their meteoric uprise, and I have Indiana winning this game. Iowa, quick note as well on them. They're only returning 14 starters from last year, and that is the 3rd lowest in the Big Ten. Indiana is returning 17 starters. So, another extra 3 starters may not seem like much, but when I look at it, Indiana is a more talented team, the more talented program. They have the better athletes. We already named 3 players on Indiana that you brought up that will be NFL players. So this is an opportunity again in the underdog role for Tom Allen and the Hoosiers to show the world what they got. And I think last year ended a little bittersweet because Ole Miss kicked our butts in the bowl game, and I think a lot of players are coming back like, hey, that wasn't a true representation of what Indiana football is all about. So I think, you know, in Iowa City, Indiana gets the job done, and I really don't see this being close.
Oh, I like it.